Hello guys, in this video I want to talk about open world farming and why it has become extremely important now that we are all in the end game. So uh, in recently I have not been doing so much open world farming. I just do my dailies, do some BG matches and that's it, and maybe some dungeon runs. But I have mostly skipped on the open world farming, and because of that, now I'm facing a big problem, and I don't want others to face the same. So yeah, because of open world farming, we do get a lot of XP points. You can see I am behind server Paragon level, and also we get a lot of legendaries. But I am not so bothered about the Paragon level because the XP level because the system is designed in a way that we can catch up, and anytime I grind maybe a couple of days, I'll be able to catch up with the server. So Paragon level is not my concern, and legendaries, because I have almost all the legendaries except a couple of the new ones. Apart from that, I have everything. Most of us by the time we reach the end game, we have all the legendaries. But the main problem that I am facing, and also others are, is this one: the upgrade costs. These have scaled by a lot. Initially, when we were in the early stages of the game, this was not a problem. We always had, at least I and even others in my clan, no one had a problem in upgrading these. But these have scaled by a lot, and as you can see, the price goes up by 400, 450, 600. Next upgrade is 800. Maybe after that, it's 1000. So these are scaling by a lot, and these actually give us a lot of combat rating. The other things do not, they will hamper the progression by a little bit, but uh, these are really important because these will increase your combat rating by 8 per, like from 15 it is 35, we go to 39, so 8 cr per gear slot, so that's a lot. 50, almost 50, it's 48, so it's almost 50. So this is a big number, and if we don't do the open world farming at least daily or weekly, a lot of open world farming, we will not be able to gather enough enchanted dust which we need for to upgrade our gears. Even those who are doing the open world farming regularly, they are having trouble in upgrading all the gears when they reach the upgrade time, when they reach the Paragon level to upgrade them. Since it's very important, I think it's we should do the open world farming in the most optimum way possible. So I'll just share my thoughts on the farming build. Firstly, you should have a very good speed of, because the movement is very important when it comes to farming, and also you need to do sufficient damage to the mobs, so that the mobs die quickly. So for the movement, I would recommend everyone, be it whatever class, to have this gear in their farming setup, because this one will give 30% increased movement speed every time we defeat an enemy, and this is purely made for PvE, and I feel it's a farming gear. Maybe can be used for dungeons, but essentially it is very good for farming. You can also use the 4-piece set, but I think 2-piece set is a must. Apart from the 2-piece set, you can use any other thing. What I am using currently is 2-piece bloom glides and 2-piece uh, Vitus. So also for farming, we just need enough CR, which is to cross the hell level, hell difficulty. That is recommended. We don't need high CR to farm mobs, because mobs die easily. Yeah, as you can see, the Isata's the neck that I have is of hell 3, I think. Yeah, it's of hell 3. So I didn't bother to change this to farm this again from dungeons, because it doesn't matter. So this is the set items, and for monks, I think in farming build we should be using the Shield of Zen, and the Shield of Zen, the one that does damage whenever we apply it. Also, the one that increases movement speed. The other skill that I'm using for my farming build is the Exploding Palm, the Wave of Light, and yeah, the Mystic Strike for increased movement speed as well as damage. It has a big range. So, so I'll quickly go through the farming setup and the place where I used to where I farm the most. It's this place in the graveyard in the Mount Zavane area. This place is really good for farming for monks, especially because the mobs are very close to each other, and we can use the primary attack teleport to get from one mob to the other mob. Plus, so the drill is first we use the Shield of Zen, Exploding Palm, and then the Wave of Light. Exploding Palm, and everything will just. And if the mobs are very far away, we can just use the Mystical Eyes. The good thing about this Exploding Palm is that it gathers all the mobs together, so the explosion is also happening very quickly because from one explosion, other mobs are also damaged, and hence they also explode. So this is basically my farming setup that I'm using for, and here I've got streaks of 200, 300. It can go on as long as I want, and as long as someone else come and disrupt the farming. So this is a very effective build that I've been using, because if suppose the mobs are too far away, I can always use the Mystic Strike if I am about to lose the skill streak. So I hope this video was helpful, because farming for scrap and the enchanted dust is really important now, because the cost of upgrades of gear have become a lot. So I thought I would share my farming build so that we can farm as efficiently as possible. Thanks for watching.